Reaching 65 and beyond is a milestone many of us dream of. It is a time when you've gathered lifetime of experiences, memories and wisdom. But sometimes living past 65 can feel heavy, like you're still carrying around many burdens from earlier chapters of your life. Think about it. Have you ever felt weighed down by things that aren't just serving you anymore? Not just physical things, but worries, expectations, or just emotional baggage that you have been carrying for way too long. Now imagine what it would be like to step into the next chapter of your life feeling lighter, freer, and more fulfilled. So that's why we're here today, to explore 9 things that you can let go of at the age of 65 so that you can live a life of more joy, purpose, and peace of mind. Alright then, let's dive in. The first thing we have to let go of, worrying about what other people think. For decades, many of us have lived our lives seeking approval from others, whether it is from family, friends, or society at large. We've adjusted our behaviors, our choices, and even our dreams to fit into what we thought others expected of us. But at 65, it is time to let go of that burden. The truth is, other people's opinions are just what they are, opinions. They are shaped by their experiences, their insecurities, and their perceptions. But none of that defines who we are. By now, the only opinion that should truly matter is your own. Next on the list, the accumulation of stuff. We have all been told throughout our lives that more is better, that success is often measured by how much we own. But by the time we reach 65, we start to see things a little bit differently. Possessions don't bring lasting happiness. In fact, they weigh us down both physically and emotionally. Letting go of unnecessary belongings at this stage of life is an act of self-liberation. It is about clearing out the excess to make room for things that really matter. The people we love, the experiences that bring us joy, and the memories we create. It is not the quantity of things that enriches our lives. It is the quality of our experiences. Number 3, unnecessary social obligations. How many times have we gone to an event or gathering purely out of a sense of duty? Whether it is a family dinner, a community event, or some other obligations. We often say yes when we really want to say no. But at 65, it is time to start saying no without feeling guilty. Your time is valuable and you have every right to prioritize your own well-being. Life is too short to spend time in places or with people who drain your energy. Now is the time to focus on the activities and the relationships that bring you joy and fulfillment. Setting boundaries is actually a form of self-care. Next, let go of the preoccupation with physical appearance. For much of our lives, we are bombarded with societal messages that equates beauty with youth. We are encouraged to chase unrealistic standards of beauty. But at the age of 65, we have learned that true beauty isn't about fitting into someone else's idea of perfection. It actually comes from within. Each wrinkle, each gray hair, each line is a testament of the life we have lived, the challenges we have overcome, and the wisdom we have gained. Taking care of our bodies is still important, but it is about health and self-respect, not trying to fit into someone else's idea of beauty. Number 5. Activities that don't bring joy. As we age, many of us fall into routines and habits that no longer bring us happiness. Whether it is an old hobby, a job, or even daily chores, we may find ourselves stuck in activities that don't serve us anymore. At 65, it is time to re-evaluate. If something doesn't bring us joy, then it is time to let it go. Next, let go of toxic relationships. Relationships play a central role in our lives, but not all relationships are healthy. Sometimes we hold on to toxic connections out of obligation, history, or fear of being alone. But at the time you reach 65, it is time to prioritize your own well-being. Walking away from negativity is an act of self-care. Surround yourself with people who support, uplift, and bring positivity into your life. After 65, your focus should be on nurturing relationships that enhance your happiness, not deplete it. Number 7. Comparisons with other people's lives. At some point, we have all compared our lives with others, whether it is careers, family dynamics, or material sources. Comparing often leaves us feeling inadequate. But at 65, we know better. Every life is unique and comparison is the thief of joy. So, instead of looking outward, focus on the richness of your own story. True contentment comes from appreciating your individual path with its ups and downs. Next, let go of irrelevant or unattainable goals. For much of our lives, we chase goals set by others, whether it is career aspiration, family expectation, or societal standards. But by 65, it is time to ask yourself, are these goals still meaningful? If not, then it is okay to let them go. Now, finally, number 9 on our list is release the guilt of prioritizing your own happiness. Many of us have spent our lives caring for others, whether it is family, work, or community. We've been taught that putting ourselves first is selfish, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. Now, after 65, it is essential to let go of that guilt and embrace the idea that self-care isn't selfish. It is actually necessary. You spent years caring for others, giving so much of yourself. Now it is time for you to turn the focus on what makes you happy, to do things that fill you with joy and peace, and to allow yourself to feel rejuvenated. Whether it is traveling, learning something new, or simply enjoying the quiet moments, you deserve this time for yourself. Imagine the freedom that comes with letting go of these burdens. A life where you aren't held back by others' expectations, by unnecessary possessions, or by the weight of old routines and relationships. This new chapter is an opportunity to design a life that reflects who you truly are. So, are you ready to let go of the things that are holding you back? What could you release today to live a lighter, happier, and more fulfilled life after 65? Think about it, make a list, and take it one step at a time. I would love to hear your story in the comment section. Until next time, thanks for watching as always.